Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough, little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating.
G'day guys and welcome back to another episode of the Jamo and Dylan Show. Today is episode 212 and Dill, we've had a big day already.
Mate, a massive day. 3:51 in the afternoon.
You wouldn't read about it.
Usually we're packing up at this time.
We are. It's been a long day so far. We recorded an ad for Uno.
Yep.
You'll probably see that soon.
Took a while.
Yeah, it did. We were just trying to make it as good as we could, but we don't have a production company behind us, so we're not as well versed in
The brand new game right here. You guys wish you could see it.
We won't tell you much about it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And what we want from you guys is that when we post it on Instagram or our TikTok or wherever we put it, we want you to show us support and say how good the ad is, how good the game is.
Just love it.
Say that you'll buy it.
Just love it.
It was my birthday last week, Dill.
It was, mate.
Thank you to everyone for the birthday messages. 90% of you were nice, 10% were really rude and mean. And
that's not what
thanks,
you want,
guys.
mate.
Thanks for ruining my birthday.
Said to send nice messages too.
In general, they were good.
Yeah.
I think a few weeks ago I said that I don't like being called champ or buddy or things
So
like
you
that.
got a few buds.
A lot of those. And I think they were just trying to be funny, but a lot of them didn't get a reply. So
there you go.
Next year they'll probably be acting a bit different, won't they? Went to Roto with Grace. It was a good...
Clear day?
Clear day. Hot on mainland. Not as hot over there.
Yep.
Bit windy.
Yeah,
windy on the
really?
island. Yeah, I think it was forecasted for wind for 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
So, yeah, windy, but no, it was a good time. Up until there was 30 minutes left and until our ferry left, and Grace and I were just riding around on the bikes. She took off. I'm trying to chase her. We're just like having a race. So I start leaning over and putting my all into it.
Get that velocity.
Pedaling really hard. I'm flying. I think I'm on like a highway. That's how fast I'm going. And I put so much effort in, I felt a ping in my lower back. I did my back.
You've done your back, bro.
I had to pull over, yell out to Grace.
Grace!
Stop! Stop! My back!
Hand on your back?
I've done my back again! Bro, I could barely move. I'm on the side of the road. I'm leaning over like a bike rack and I'm just like taking deep breaths and I'm thinking, I can't walk, I can't move.
Unbelievable, bro.
It was so much pain in my lower back. I'm getting to the stage where it's a real issue. My back is a significant issue. And another thing, don't get me wrong, the day was brilliant. I loved every moment of it, apart from the back and the sunburn.
Yeah, how did you get ankle burn, bro? This is
My
unbelievable. Were you wearing pants?
No.
Because that's all, like, was that the only part exposed? I don't get it, bro.
So it's like a warm day. So you're wearing shirt, shorts, and either like sandals, shoes.
Yeah.
I was wearing Birks.
So how'd the anks get done?
Because the sun burned skin, Dylan.
No, but I'm saying, did everywhere else get burnt?
No, my ankles did.
See, that's weird for just the angles to get sunburned. Like, I've
think
never
it
heard
is.
of that ever. Your arms, legs, face.
Because I
in
wear
the sun,
sunscreen.
but like the anks.
Yeah, because any bit that I don't wear sunscreen on will get burnt.
Oh, so you didn't sunscreen the anks?
No, I did. But when I went, I like sunscreened, walked onto the sand, and then some of it must have brushed off. Like it would have, the sands brushed the sunscreen off. And then, I had exposed ankles and they got burnt. But I thought that
burn, bro.
I'd covered everything. Like you can still see there? That's bad.
That's wild,
So wearing
bro.
shoes the next day was hard. Even that night was hard to wear shoes. But yeah, you and Rog were saying that you never had ankle burn before.
Not ankle burn, no.
I probably had ankle burn 6 or 7 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot, I reckon. Ankle burn, bro.
Well, I just have very fine skin. Very, very white boy. Yeah, then the day after we went out with Rog, didn't we?
We did, mate.
Went to
Prees at his house.
Indian Ocean Hotel was the destination.
Yes, it was.
We had a prees at his house. You got there before me.
Yep.
I got there. You boys were having a chat. Said hello
Very
to
accommodating.
his family. His nan's living there at the moment. His nan's dog and his family dog.
Yeah, the nan's dog is weirdly human.
Yeah, you were scared by its eyes.
Yeah, it's just its eyes and face just weren't sitting well with me. It
But
wasn't an
it's-
ugly dog, but
No, not at all. It was just its eyes were so human to the point where they didn't belong on the
yeah,
dog.
it was exactly, bro. That is a human trapped in a dog's body, no
Yes.
doubt.
That's reincarnation.
Then obviously Rog's dog was just looked like it hadn't been fed in a long time.
And it's sick. We need to say that the
It
dog
is
is
sick.
sick and it is dying.
Yeah.
He's been telling us that it's been dying for about 5 or 6 years. So
yeah.
it's very unfortunate. Shout out to Sasha, the dog. But yeah, she's looking very frail, small, and old these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hope that she has a speedy recovery or has a good rest of her
Miraculous cure,
life.
maybe? I don't know.
I'm not sure about that, but Rog was saying that they do a vote to see if the dog should be put down or not, because
Yeah.
obviously sometimes it's in pain.
And medical costs too.
Yep. Now, at 3 years old, which is very young for a dog, they asked the question. They said, "Oh, do you think we should put the dog down?" Josh says yes.
The other three say no.
The other three say no.
Outvoted 3-1.
They look at him like he's just inhumane. He's disgusting.
And then I think they did it, a year ago?
Yep,
Or
recently.
Recently. And it was the same outcome.
3-1.
3-1.
He loses again. Sasha's still alive. I was happy to see the dog though.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun.
We did beer pong, played some
Yeah.
games. Rog was on fire.
Did he win the last game? He did, didn't
Yeah, it was 1 cup each. I was in front by a few cups
You
and I just
were.
couldn't get it.
he? He just slotted it at the end. I don't know how he
He
did
did.
it. Home
And-
ground advantage.
And he was being rude as well.
He's starting at the end. He was
At the end, he sat down with you, put his arm around you while I took my final
Oh,
shot.
he did your redemption. He goes, he won't hit it.
But I was shocked because I hit 2 redemptions before that, and I was like, oh.
Can you do it again? I guess.
In my heart, I felt like I could.
Yep.
And that's why I wanted to prove him wrong when he
Yeah.
was sitting down, because I thought it was really disrespectful. But
but
no.
his rules, his
Fair
house.
play, yeah. His rules, bit different to ours, but whatever.
Then off we went.
Off we went
Got
in
the
the Uber. Uber on the way there was fine. That
Uber
was
on the
good.
way there. Yep, no worries at all.
Get to the venue. Oh, this was funny. So basically, all 3 names are supposed to be on the door for the event. We know Dice and we know Dear Sunday, right? And we go up to the front gate. I look at the sheet and I turn around and I go, "Boys, you have a problem." And he didn't hear me the first time.
Nah.
And then when it took a little bit longer, you were like to Rog, "Oh, I think something's wrong. We're not
Rog
going to
said,
get in."
well, he goes, "Why does this always happen to me?" That's what he said he said something along those lines.
Yeah.
Why does this always happen?
Well, it's the second time, isn't it?
So his name had been forgotten for some reason.
It's just your and my name there, and then I had to make a plea to the young
Why'd
lady.
you pull up the DMs, eh?
I said, "Hey, look, I understand how it seems. We probably look a bit desperate to try and sneak our little weasel friend in. However, we actually do have proof from both bands with our names there, and they've ticked it off.
Yeah.
So we got through.
been an
Everything was
honest
okay.
mistake.
Yeah,
We get there for Dear Sunday set, get a drink, and we start watching.
we do.
Pretty
We're
good.
at the front right.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Like you said, they've gotten way better than they were at the start.
Yeah, bro. I thought they were sick.
I thought they were
It was a
exceptional.
great show.
They were very, very good. Both of the boys, even their bandmates were good.
Yep, some lads helping out.
Yep.
Didn't catch their names, but they were
No.
good too.
But Dear Sunday were great. Then we walked outside to get a couple of drinks and mix and mingle with the people.
Yep.
We had a chat with various groups, some very interesting people there,
A lot of interesting people there.
some interesting stories too. But we bumped into some old friends, Ben Swanson, Mason, had some good chats and whatnot. And then we watched, we was kind of stuck outside for
Yeah,
Dice.
so when Dice came on, we got caught outside.
And then we couldn't even get in because there was that
Couldn't
many
get
people.
in. We couldn't get a drink. We're sobering up. And
Yeah.
we heard Dice. They sounded great, but we
Yes.
didn't actually get to see them.
Yeah. Well, we walked in and we walked around the back
And
to
it's
try
just
and
packed.
we couldn't get our way in. So we saw like maybe one song inside.
And then we heard the rest, just
Yep.
sitting out the back chatting with people. Dice ends.
Yep.
And, at this point we hadn't had a drink in a little bit.
The lights come on.
There was a little after party upstairs. Unfortunately, the lads couldn't get us in.
Yeah.
No more wristbands. We had one.
Yeah, we did. And
They gave
guess
us
who had
one
it?
early on. Rog had it.
I gave it to him because I was like, well, we'll find a way to
Yeah.
get them.
We
But
couldn't get in.
No, we couldn't.
But
Stranded out the front like dogs.
so we walk out the front. We're sitting there. We can actually see them upstairs too.
That was
With the fairy lights.
it was the most grueling thing.
Oh, it looked
was
like so
seeing
much
it.
fun, bro. We're sitting out the front, and then maybe after 10, 15 minutes.
We were all just trying to decide what's the next move.
'Cause you're in Scarborough, you're a long way away from everything.
Yeah, and it's like that time of the night where you're thinking there's not much open around here, everything's kind of closing. Do
Yep.
we go somewhere else?
Yep.
We had an invite to go to the city with Ben, but
Yep.
that could have been a couple of hours later,
Yep.
you know? So we were kind of a bit stranded. We were just in the car park sitting down. And then
Looking up at the lights.
we were. It felt like a movie.
It did.
Like it's kind of cool in a weird way because we didn't get what we wanted. But
Like you're looking up at the castle, seeing the party,
Yeah.
and we're like in
paupers.
yeah, bro.
We don't
Eating
have
bread.
Yeah, bro.
Anyway, and then like, so we're sitting there, and then
To our right, there's two girls,
quite loud
very loud.
from Bunbury.
Bunbury
Bunbury.
Bumpkins.
Yeah.
No, we love Bunbury, but yeah, these two girls were to the right of us, and they were being overly loud. It was almost like they wanted everyone to hear what they were saying.
Looking for their phone.
Yeah. So one of the girls had lost her phone in the venue.
One was more level. The other one was real loud and in your face.
Extremely drunk.
Yeah.
The other one had seemed to sober up a
Yeah.
bit.
So
And
she's
she was almost like the mum, the parent.
searching for a long time for a phone, going in to back into
Asking the security guards. There's 4 or 5 of them. They're saying no.
She's like, I'm not leaving until I get my phone. I'm
Yeah.
not leaving.
And this was because they didn't have a home to go to because they were driving back to Bunbury the next day.
Yes. They were smoking cones and sleeping in their car, as we found out later in the story.
Yes. And during this story where she's trying to find her phone, Josh we convinced him with the one wristband he had for entry
To
upstairs.
go to the front.
Yep. And asked the security guards, well, I've got a wristband. I want to go up.
Because our plan was Rog goes up there.
Yep.
They recognize and go, oh, Josh, like, what do
Where
you
are
do?
the boys?
And then he'll be like, oh, well, they couldn't get a wristband.
Yeah.
And then we get, maybe like holstered up the side of the building. They throw a rope down and we just climb up.
What did they do? That in Rapunzel with the hair?
Yeah, bro. Or a little lift, I don't know. Anyway, Rog got turned back.
He got he went up there. About this big security
Big
guards.
security
knocked
guards.
back, walked back all sad and stuff. And then maybe 5 minutes later, the girl finds her phone.
Yeah.
Right? And she's all happy and they're about to go on their way. And then she started saying,
Where's my fucking
Where's my
phone?
phone? Where's my fucking phone?
And Rog's like, it's in your bag.
And once Rog said it's in your
She
bag,
snapped instantly.
she lost her mind.
She's like, don't fuck with me.
You fucking dog.
I'll fucking hit you. I'll knock you the fuck out. And Shayna, you already know I will. Whatever the other girl's name was.
Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can fuck
And
you
we
up.
were just like laughing, like, what is going
Like
on?
we thought it was a bit of a joke at first,
but-
and then we could see it was completely serious. And she took a step towards him,
Yeah.
and then Rog had to like sort of step back and cower in the corner.
And then her friend was like, no, it's actually in your bag. She looks in her bag. She goes, how the fuck was that there? Starts giggling.
it took her a
laughing.
while, like I reckon a minute for her
Yeah.
to go from angry to like at peace with it.
Yep.
And then came the apology. She went down on her knees and started apologizing to Rog.
Yep.
She was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. She was like laughing, almost crying.
Yep.
A big night for her. It
And
was so
then-
funny that Rog nearly got beaten up that night.
I would have
though.
loved to have seen it. And then off they walked.
Off they walked to
Never
go
saw them
smoke cones in
again.
the car. We went for a walk down to the foreshore.
Yep.
Out the front of where like the lookout
Ran
is.
into some people.
We did bumped into a bloke we met at the races, and then there was also a few other guys we never met before,
And a girl.
girl who listens to the show.
I forgot all of their names, unfortunately.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. I think because the girl DM'd us recently. I think she's Brooke.
Oh, Brooke, yeah.
Brooke. But yeah, she's been a long time listener, and she put stuff into the show and stuff. Or no, she
So did
tried
lads,
to.
I think.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're talking with the blokes and everything's all good. And then the girl started saying, oh, what guests do you want? We were like, oh, we'll
what's
take,
going on here?
take any. Just name some. Names a couple AFL players, some ex-cricket legends. And we go, well, how do you know them?
Make it happen.
She says that she works somewhere. We're very like rich and
A lot of people hang around.
yeah, sports people go and whatnot. And she just started promising us the world. I'll get you this guy. I'll get you this guy. I want to see you guys succeed, so I'll get him.
Yep.
She goes, I'll make it work, boys. I'll make it work. Trust me. Do you reckon she was just a bit drunk and wanted to be...
Well, she hasn't delivered yet, so...
No, we haven't got anything yet. So, I don't know. We'll give you a few more
I
weeks.
guess
and
we'll find out, man.
if you don't say anything back, we will never trust you again, for one, and two, never care about you again.
Yeah.
So that's
the way it
that's
works.
The truth. Yeah.
And we also met, like, Crackhead Eminem.
He was a very interesting fella.
As we're talking to this group of people, this man appears out of nowhere.
Stumbles into the frame.
Barefoot. Boardies, t-shirt, hat.
Shit t-shirt. It was like baggy and...
Yeah, very tan.
Very tan.
Obviously been sleeping on the beach.
Just walking the beach every day down at Scarborough.
And he was talking to you a lot. You got stuck in convo with him, I felt.
Rog first. Rog was like... Rog had 5 minutes with him.
Ooh, that's not good.
I knew what was going on too, because this guy was a little bit druggy, cracky.
He was definitely on something.
We think meth.
Yeah.
And Rog was stuck talking with him for ages. And Rog actually can't really recollect much of what it was said because this guy was so off his chops.
Yeah.
But
he was very scattered.
yeah, then towards the end when we were all about to leave, that's when there was a little bit more chatter with me. And I had a talk with him about... he's been in Sydney for 4 years. Western Sydney's no joke. You'll get stabbed on sight. He's come back to Perth for work.
What did he say? 10 toes?
Yeah, 10
always
toes.
ready to run.
When the police are nearby, he's always running. You always got to be ready to run.
Yep.
He said he also told me he runs faster with no shoes.
Okay. So he's natural.
And then he had some weird life quotes and like epiphanies about the world and stuff. And it was very, very strange. Then he busted out into rhyme.
He started rapping.
And what was he rapping?
Song. It must have been an Eminem song. I
But
can't
you
remember
were saying
for the life
like
of me.
it was like not even Eminem's big classics.
No. And he was rapping the verses.
Yeah, he was skipping choruses, just verse to verse.
He just kept going and going, but he'd like do it at you. He was rapping at us.
It was like a battle rap, but one-sided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he started trying to flirt with the girl by like kicking her shins.
Yeah, they were soft
It was
kicks
like
to the shin. And
I
I
don't
was
know,
like,
bro.
Not on. Gave him one back.
Very odd guy.
And then off he trotted.
And then we got in an Uber.
We did.
And this guy, my lord.
This guy's a fucking joke.
So we think the Uber driver was drunk.
Yes. Or extremely tired to the point where he shouldn't have been driving. But let's just go with drunk.
So we're on the way home and it was okay for the first part.
Yeah, I
but
think
it was a bit...
he went through 2 red lights and that's when we were all like, okay,
Yep.
This is a bit dodgy now.
Then he nearly misses my street and does the wildest left turn ever.
The way he turned into your street was like at maybe 15 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
And it was really, really rigid.
Yeah.
And like he nearly hit the curb.
It was crazy, bro. The look you gave me, you were like...
The entrance into your street is wide.
Yeah.
That is a wide
Easy,
turn.
bro.
He nearly hit the curb, right? Then I'm thinking, okay, this guy's a dickhead. Like he's going
luckily
really slow and stuff.
Get out.
You get out.
Here's
And
where the
then-
real action happens.
When we start to leave your place, it's jolty. He'll drive 40 kilometers an hour, back to 20, 40, 20. And I was
You're
like,
in the front, Rog's in the back.
this is not good. Yeah, it's a weird dynamic. And then driving more. Roundabouts were a big issue. So instead of driving fluid through the roundabout without stopping, he would almost like stop halfway through and then go again. It was weird.
Wow.
So Josh and I, like messaging each other at the time, were just thinking, what the fuck's going on? Like, why? This is really dangerous now. We get onto the highway and he pulls out in front of a car going 100 kilometers an hour. And then he floored it. He put his foot all the way down to try and not get hit. And we avoided being killed, right? So everything's okay. We're still alive. There's maybe 2 minutes left in the trip until they get back to mine. Because they were dropping me and then Rog. Drive.
Coming
Kangaroos
down
on
these dark back streets, bro.
Kangaroos on my road. I even said, I was like, hey mate, like just watch out for the kangaroos really softly so he'd like be calm and stuff. Because I was worried if I was to say, hey mate, just watch out for kangaroos.
Swerve.
Yeah, he would instantly just panic because he was like a really like fidgety driver. We get to my place, horrible experience, right? Drops me off. I walk inside. I look outside and the car's still there. I'm thinking, gee, they should have gone by now. Josh is messaging us going, boys, what the hell? The Uber driver had cancelled Josh's trip.
And forgot he was in the back.
Forgotten that he was still there and was about to go home. He looks in the back seat, sees Rog there. Rog's like, oh, hi, can you take me home? This guy's not happy because he thought he was done. So then he gives Rog the worst trip back home.
It was like 2 a.m. Come on.
Yeah. It was so poor. Rog actually gave him 1 star because it was an appalling experience.
Yeah.
We quite often give 5 stars.
I pretty much only give 5.
Yeah. And everyone's got to make their money.
Yep.
And unfortunately, this bloke nearly lost 3 lives in the car.
Yep.
Awful,
Not
disgraceful.
a good guy, bro.
Nah.
Why?
Shit chat too.
Yeah. Terrible.
No chat.
The one on the way to Rog's house didn't give me any chat either. I don't know what's wrong with these drivers lately, bro.
I normally can get some good stuff out of them. I've got war stories out of people before, man.
That's good. That's good.
And some horrible stories of like houses being bombed and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Awful.
They all have some decent ones. They lived a lot of lives, bro.
Indeed, bro.
Big lives over there.
Damn. You've had a rough week.
I have, mate. So Sunday morning, wake up. Wasn't too hungover.
Yep.
Felt okay.
Yep.
That night, go to a food court with Carly and her parents.
Cool.
And her brother and sister and all that. Now, this food court is local to me, and I've been suspicious of it. I've been there once as a kid. Nothing, went bad, but it got...
so you haven't been since then?
No, not for 15 years, bro. It got closed down and voted like worst food court in WA due to hygiene problems.
Crazy.
A long, long time ago. But I was like, you know what, we'll go there. They vouch it.
That little area of that shopping place does have dirty floors and dirty windows
It's horrible,
and stuff.
bro.
Yeah.
So we go there, we're eating the food.
What'd
I
you
get
order?
a pad thai.
Yep. What did the other people order?
They just had more like whatever it's called, where you can see all the food and you pick it, but
Yeah,
they
okay.
serve it for you.
Yeah,
I actually
right.
don't know the term of what that's
A
called.
Subway thing, like a
Yeah,
pick
but
and
they
mix.
had their
Yeah.
beef and rice and whatever.
Okay.
So we're all eating. The food's all right. No problems with flavour or anything. Get home that night feeling a little bit queasy, but whatever. Wake up the next morning and that's where it begins. Monday through to Wednesday morning, just fucked.
Disgusting.
Just ruined, bro. Food poisoned. I'll never go back to that place again.
Yep.
Ruined the start of my week. You're
Has
feeling
it ruined
down.
pad thai for you in general for now?
Not pad. I don't know. Like, because other places I eat at, proper Thai restaurants, are all good.
But for example, like if Carly said this weekend, can we go
Not
to
this
Thai?
weekend,
So
not
you
this
need
weekend.
like what, a month maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I would
Just,
need a bit. I mean, when I last got food poisoning Zambreros, when
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
viciously poisoned me and looked
Yeah.
in my eyes while doing it, that was a few years ago, and I'm yet to go back. I'm boycotting it. Damn.
Hurt me, bro. But that's life.
And you're feeling better today?
Yeah,
like what,
yeah.
80%?
Yesterday, I was back at probably like 70.
Give me
Today's like
percent
an
from-
85.
So Sunday night percent.
Pre-dinner, I was sitting at like 90.
So you're pretty healthy?
Sunday, when I go to bed, I reckon I've dropped to a 70.
Okay, so you're feeling that something's wrong.
Yeah, but sometimes that's just how you feel it, and then
Yeah.
you wake up okay. Monday, 30. Tuesday, wake up, you're probably at 50, right?
Okay.
And then I thought I turned a corner on Tuesday afternoon. So then I was back at like a 70. I was feeling very happy, but then I got struck down again that night.
With the shit?
Even worse, bro. Yeah, till like 3.
Any vom or no?
Nah.
So just the
not
shit.
at night.
And
not-
tummy pains?
A little, but not too bad. So then I was thinking like, wow, I thought I'd turned a corner. Like, this is horrific, like I'm worse than ever. I've never felt this unhappy. I'm
Yeah.
never going to get better. Like, it's over. Right on Christmas. Wake up Wednesday, just feeling down, feeling sad, bro.
It was, yesterday was touch and go for today.
Yeah.
You didn't know if you'd be able to pull through,
And then as Wednesday, started to
progress.
I was thinking, okay, maybe I have turned the corner officially. Wednesday afternoon, triumph, feeling good. And then by Wednesday night, I knew I'm back.
Beautiful.
I was probably at like a 75. Today, I'm back in the 80s.
That's the way.
In time for Christmas, and we move.
And we actually forgot to mention that this is the Christmas episode. So
It
Merry
is.
Christmas to
It
everyone.
comes out on Christmas Day, right?
Yes, it should do. Yeah, Monday, Christmas Day. Beautiful stuff.
Go.
Not often a Christmas falls on a Monday,
Very rare, bro.
but it has fallen on a Monday. So here we are. Merry Christmas. We hope you got good gifts. If you don't have good family or like you don't have gifts, we hope you have a very safe and as happy as you can time.
Yeah.
Because it's not happy for everyone. But yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all. Much love for supporting us. This is our gift to you, an episode on Christmas Day. We don't
Doesn't
stop.
get much better.
No breaks. In saying that, we're not sure what we're doing next week because next Thursday on Potty Day, we're leaving.
Yep. We'll be in Melbourne. That is pretty weird. It's come so fast.
Very
I can't believe
fast.
it's a week away that we're leaving.
In 10 days, we're on stage.
Oh yeah, well, that's crazy, bro.
from when we're recording. Incredible.
The relief at this time in 10 days will be wild.
Yeah, once we get off stage, it'll be incredible. But I want to try and enjoy every minute on stage as well.
Yeah.
For those who are going, make sure you're at the front. We'd love for you guys to be front and center so we can vibe off your energy. We can feed off it. That would be incredible. But yeah, no, it's a special time. We're not sure when we'll record next week because obviously if we're leaving on the Thursday, we probably won't film on the Thursday because we're there.
See what we can come up with. We'll see how we go.
Could maybe record on Friday.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't. Oh, I could edit it on a Saturday if I have a couple of hours. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. We're very busy next week. But yeah, let's get into the voice messages.
DMs.
We hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
This is the man we love, the man that we enjoy, and the man that helps us every single week.
And the man.
Oh, boys, right, listen to this. So I got a new manager in work, yeah, and we were just talking about things we do outside of work, and I got, asking him, he was asking me, and I said, I'd edit videos and that in my spare time and stuff, and he was like, who'd you do that for? So I said, I do it for you boys. He was like, wait, are they those fucking Australian blokes on TikTok that rip into couples? I was like, no fucking way, you know who they are. So my new manager at work watches you boys. I'm mad to that.
That's elite. That's
No,
Dan.
that wasn't Lloyd Wakefield. That was Dan.
Yes, very similar voices, the Englishmen.
Yeah.
Shout out
From
to
the
both
same
of
area,
them.
the lads, I'm assuming.
Hoping to see Lloyd soon, whether that's here or there. We'll
Secured
see.
the WhatsApp,
We
whatever.
did. WhatsApp number, whatever. No one hack my phone, please. Lovely to have contacts like this, isn't it?
It is. It's nice.
It's amazing. And just friends.
Yeah, Lloyd's a good friend.
I want a
wanna
Sunday
see him
roast
again.
with him. Actually, I want a steak with him.
Yeah.
A steak
Steak
in
with
an English
Lloyd?
pub with Lloyd.
Wow. I reckon he could show us some fun places.
He sure could, man.
Go over to his house.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah. Shout out to Dan Hickey. Love that bloke.
When I tell you guys, I screamed when you were reading out those sexts on your most recent episode. I fucking screamed. I'm getting ready for work and I've got my AirPods in and I was listening and you guys were too enthusiastic about those roles. Oh my fucking God, that was fucking horrific. The hardest listen. Why would anyone send that to you guys? It just kept getting fucking worse. Oh, cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
We actually had a message from someone who said that he had to pull over because he was about to vomit.
Wow. I don't blame him,
He
bro.
literally had to pull the car over.
I wasn't feeling great, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, but we did toss and turn with whether we keep it in or not,
But it was funny.
and keep it in we
It made
did.
you feel how it was meant to.
Yes.
Not
And
good.
Speaking of the devil,
A confession follow-up.
It's now time to dive into your deepest and darkest confessions. Let's hear what the people have to get off their chest.
All right, so this is sent in by the guy who sent these texts. Oh my God, just listen to the pod on the way to work. Glad you got a laugh, even if it was at me. Sorry for the grotesque messages. I was very drunk after a Chrissy party. In saying that, I couldn't have asked for any more with that role play. Amazing work, boys, as usual. Would have liked some advice for the situation.
we did forget that because
Slipped
we were
my mind because I was in shock,
yeah,
mate.
we were so caught up in what you'd sent us. Now, what was the thing that he asked? Because he wanted advice.
Ooh,
It was, should he like pursue it type thing? Because she has a boyfriend. Imagine your girlfriend sending that to another guy while she's with you. That would make you throw up.
I don't think she's the one for him or the other guy. Because she'll
No.
probably just leave this bloke.
Yeah,
That's
see,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. If there's a history of her doing this to another guy, you could be next.
You got to watch out, bro. Watch your back.
You know, you're the hot flavor right now.
Yeah.
Come next month,
That red flavour, boy.
that next flavor.
That orange flavour he is too. That Fanta. But no, it's a crazy story, bro. I don't know where to help you.
Yeah, but thanks for sending it in. You made our week last week.
It was elite.
It was very. It wasn't enjoyable at all. It was actually. It's funny to watch back,
Yeah.
although it hurts.
Oh, it hurts, bro.
It does hurt. You know that song, John Mellencamp, "Hurt So
Oh,
Good."
yeah, tune. That's an
Come
old
on,
tune,
baby,
bro.
make it hurt so good.
Imagine when that song came out, how they would have felt back then.
I feel like that
Singing
with
in the pub.
a lot of the like 80s songs. I think that was 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of those songs. Imagine when they drop, like you hear latest John Farnham,
Yeah, and you're just at the pub with the lads. like,
AC/DC.
you're there on a weekend watching a concert. Yeah. Different living back then too.
Yeah, we always ask our parents about it. You know, we both got them
Yeah.
older parents.
They speak well of it.
They do. They loved their time back in the day.
Yes, bro.
I wish I could visit.
That would be great to go back to then and just have a night out. It doesn't even have to be with your parents, but one, with your parents, and two, just seeing how they act in the wild.
Would you rather go back to like 1800s or 1970s?
70s, bro.
Same.
I reckon. I don't think the 1800s would have been as good.
No.
What does it have to offer? Like, you'd have to go to Europe.
1920, boring.
Yeah, I guess what the Roaring 20s. I don't know. Not for me, bro. Maybe it would have been fun. Or New York looks fun in that time when you watch the old
Even
movies. but I
people
don't
talk
know.
fondly of 90s.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, I think.
70s, 80s, 90s. Oh, 60s probably was fun too.
Probably.
Before that, I'm not sure. 50s. Were the 50s any good? World War just happened.
You got to think music as well. Do you really want to go back to that music? 50s music was quite slow.
Yeah,
Or
you
there
want
was-
to. 60s is when that's like Elvis and Beatles and stuff
There was
began,
actually,
right?
yeah. There was
That's-
some more up-tempo
That's when it came like
rock and roll.
modern music sort of made its
Yeah.
move.
But I'd really like that. 80s music is hard to be beaten.
Elvis was 30. Yeah, so you get there around.
When we're talking about like the 80s, you got Michael Jackson.
80s would have been good, bro.
Damn. AC/DC.
What year would you have been born in if you could pick?
Okay, I probably wouldn't go as far back as Dad.
A bit more forward? I think I'd pick like late 60s.
Yeah, I'd go 66.
I'd go something along those lines because then like in the 70s, you're like a 10-year-old or whatever.
Wait, let's go 85. No, sorry, 65. So
Yep.
you and I born in 65.
Then we're 15 in 1980.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 15 to 25 in the 80s, boy.
Come on.
And then you got the 90s, 25 to 35, which to me seems perfect.
Yep.
That's a great age to be in the 90s.
And then when technology and all that
2000,
comes
you're
around,
35.
you're in your 50s. You're still young enough
Go
to learn it all.
start Uber or fucking Uber Eats and yeah, that's a good time to be alive, boy.
What are your preferred time to be alive, guys? And we're not going forward, we're only going back.
Yeah.
Some people would say now, but I think today's world's quite scary.
Yeah. But I'm still happy to be around now.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
And
I'm
I do
grateful.
want to see the future just to see what it's like.
Yeah. But if we had to go back, we're choosing like that 80s period for our age now. Yeah.
Like I would 1800s or like, 1100s or the year 500 would be more just to actually see what it's like. I don't want to live there. I just want to, it'd be interesting to be in like 1431 for a day in
people
France,
are dying
bro.
in 30 years old, 40 years old.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
get the
was-
flu, you're fucked, bro.
So, no. it's-
Dirty, they weren't showering back then.
And like,
The royalty didn't shower, like the French kings and queens and English, like they didn't think it was that important, so they just be stinking, boy.
electricity, non-existent.
Non-existent,
pretty much.
bro.
Wheels probably only just... What year was the wheel invented?
Oh, the wheel's been around for some time, surely. 4000 BC.
Oh, damn.
Bro, it's been around for 6,000 years.
Why did I think so little of the wheel?
I didn't know it's that old. Okay. Valid.
Incredible.
Whatever.
Wow.
Cool.
One of my favourite inventions, the wheel.
Copper age right there.
Indeed. One more
Yeah.
confession for the week, I think.
Yeah, so she came to Australia. She landed, first time in Oz, and she spotted an esche and it blew her mind.
Wow.
She couldn't believe that she's seeing an esche in real life, bro.
That is interesting. You do need to go to certain areas. You can't just go to like any suburb and find one. But like there are some areas where you can spot them very easily.
Yeah.
It's the same with going to the UK and spotting a chav. I think that's like the
right.
same type of people, different font, as some
Yeah.
people would say. Yeah. But no. How hungry were we today, bro?
Oh, mate, when you don't eat lunch till, what was it?
3:30.
3:30? You just feel yourself withering away.
You had a little bit of breakfast. I woke up late. I tried to sleep in today. I couldn't sleep last night. It was too hot.
Yeah.
I was about to do a Graham and hop out in the backyard and just lay on the
Nice,
mattress.
bro. Gets a nice breeze out there.
Nude, maybe? Yeah. Why not? But no, I had a bad sleep. Woke up, looked around my room, was thinking, damn, what's the time? Picked up my phone. It was probably, let's say, 9:30. And then we arranged 10:30 shortly after that.
Yes, we did.
Gave me a good enough time, but I woke up,
Can't fit
came
everything.
down,
Yeah.
couldn't eat because, it was a quick turnaround. And then I thought that for some reason we'd do everything faster than we did, and then we'd have lunch at like maybe 1:30.
It just didn't work out that way.
Pushed back further and further, and our stomachs started to wilt away, and sadness
We're
crept
pushing
in.
through for you guys.
We are. I feel really unwell right now, but we'll push through. For those who have missed it,
Oh, it's back.
there it is. BTV maybe.
Yeah, bro. We've just found out it's looking cold, which is blowing my
you did.
mind.
So basically, summer in Australia in Perth,
It's hot.
Christmas Day,
35,
New Year's Eve,
36.
40.
It gets hot.
This year it's about 35.
I'm
I
seeing
think.
Saturday. So next Saturday is the day before we're meant to perform.
Yep.
Is 19 degrees
Oh,
with a low of 10, windy. And the day before is raining. I don't get it, bro.
maybe as the days pass, the front will move further down, and we might get heat, or
Yeah.
it could even get colder.
Who knows? I guess we'll find out, man. That's interesting.
Bro, imagine us wearing pants and a hoodie on stage.
Yeah, that's
The
what
whole time I've been thinking. Singlet,
I've been getting summer clothes, bro. Summer outfit.
thinking singlet and fucking budgie smugglers.
Be buying one of them hoodies from BTV, bro.
Oh yeah,
Maybe there's a podcast special hoodie,
yeah.
and we can get one.
Might cop just for the sake of
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
because we're
yeah.
there. That's a cool thing to have.
Yeah,
But no, we're really excited for BTV. That's the next.
it's gonna be interesting, fun day.
Yeah, I mean, if we do a podcast next week, whether it's the day before we leave or the day after we get there, it will come out on the day we perform. No,
After.
it'll come out on New Year's Day.
Yeah, but we'll be asleep.
But hey, it's just around the corner. We're excited. It's what
See
we've
how
been
we
working
go.
towards.
Yes,
There's been a
we
lot of work
planned it.
behind the scenes. We did a slideshow / PowerPoint today.
Rundown sheet ready to go.
Whose punching couples have been selected, confessions selected, court cases selected. And hopefully we have an entrance theme.
Yes.
Very, very much looking forward to that. And for those who are there, like I said earlier, front row, plenty of energy. Give us everything you got so we can give you the best show that we can. Anything else to tell the people? Do you have a message for the people this week?
What is this?
It is a
Festive season. So, just enjoy your time, whether it's hot or cold. Try to relax.
Yep.
Christmas can be busy, but take a moment, have a beer,
Yeah.
chill out, enjoy it. Enjoy
Chill
the time
out,
with the
enjoy.
family or whoever you're with.
Just take a small moment in the day, whether it's 30 seconds or whether it's 30 minutes or 6 hours, to put your feet up, be proud of your work this year, and go, you know what? I deserve this.
Yeah. Just be grateful.
I deserve
grateful
it. Yeah,
for
be
the
grateful
moment.
for
There you
everything.
go.
Much love, guys. We hope you enjoyed this little special Christmas episode, although it wasn't themed because we've been a busy couple of men
Our
today.
best.
But yeah, much love. We'll see you next time and enjoy.
Thank you for listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show. Make sure to subscribe to the boys on YouTube and share the podcast with a mate.